So, me looking at this episode of Walking Dead, practically there's something that I have to address right off the bat, okay? And that is, if you felt any sympathy for Dwight in the last episode, well, yeah, this episode, it's practically gone. Because again, at this point, every single one of Negan's people are fucking bullies, and this is what in the fuck they do. They just go in, and then they just pick with people for no fucking reason, and then they do things to try and say, well, yeah, you do that, and I'm gonna do this and that, you know, shit like that. And it's clear that these guys, that they like specific people from Rick's group, because they keep specifically fucking with them, you know. I mean, of course you have Dwight fucking with Rosita and shit, because of course he likes her, and for some reason I guess he's trying to like win her over to his side and shit. And that's by far the worst way to do it. I mean, again, she's kind of only, she's kind of the only actual fighter in this episode who still kind of lives like at the hilltop. Well, aside from Carl and Michonne, of course, who are like, listen, we are going to like hide guns and we are going to get ready to fight these motherfuckers, you know. So I kind of give her some commendable stuff on that. And also we do kind of have a small little creepy moment where like one of the guys over there who does work for Negan was literally trying to get at Enid. So that's also a problem, you know. That one's also kind of fucked up. So, you know. However, moving on from Negan's like little roundup group, the main star of the asshole brigade is Negan himself, who literally basically just says, listen, I want all the guns, and practically I will kill one of your friends if this doesn't happen. You know, in this case it was Olivia. And I like how that they took this whole full circle thing for what happened earlier, of Spencer hiding 2 guns in his house and shit, and he was gonna use them for Rick. I guess he just kept them like for safekeeping and shit, but the process of that almost got Olivia killed. And I understand Rick in this case, because again, this is actually him saying, listen, we don't have the reinforcements to fight Negan back, so practically we are going to play it safe for now, and we're going to calmly do this. Because you can actually kind of see, like, at 3 different occasions in this episode when Rick had Lucille, he literally wanted to bash Negan's fucking head in. And of course that comment that Negan said, like, at the end, you know, practically saying, you know, he had it, you know, like that he thanked him for all the fucked up shit that he did. I don't want to quote the specific line here, but still, I look at it and it's like, well, Negan, I don't think you know Rick. Okay, because again, at this point, Rick is saying, like, listen, we don't, this is our lives now, we don't have to do this and that. And for some reason, I don't fucking buy it. I really don't. I buy that this is just, hey, we are just going to kind of bide our time until something comes up, because again, we don't have guns and we don't have people to look out for that, because again, Negan is literally trying to neuter them to the point to where that he's like, well, yeah, you guys, y'all don't need anything for blah blah blah. And it's like, yeah, I don't think you know this group. I mean, again, Rosita just went out and just got a fucking gun from off some random zombies, and they took all their automatic rifles and their rocket launcher and shit. So you think about that, and it's like, you don't know who you fucking with, you know. Also, on top of that, I do still have hope that in the next episode that they do kind of start the relations for the Kingdom and the Hilltop to kind of get together and shit. But then again, that's a spoiler for me. So, or at least if you've read the comics. And I do kind of like this small little change of kind of having Rick be a little bit more calm and more saying, okay, I'm going to cooperate, versus him basically just saying, well, yeah, I'm going to cooperate for now, or at least him just blatantly just saying it like the day after. Because again, like the whole making him understand shit, That happened later in the comic, and they kind of set, and then they put that a little bit forefront. So I'm kind of looking at this of like, well, most likely when Morgan comes back, and then they do hear about the kingdom and the problem that is going on there, and then they do get a chance to talk to King Ezekiel, then yeah, that's when the plans of all this are slowly going to come out. Because again, we see the real Rick come out when Spencer was being an ass. Oh yeah, fuck that guy, because Spencer's being a bitch now, so fuck him. So we are seeing the real Rick kind of slowly eke out of him saying like, listen, you listen to me, you do what the fuck I say. So that's kind of where Rick is coming from. So yeah, I do kind of feel though is that the Carl moment is going to be given to Daryl, where Carl snuck back into Negan's fortress and killed six of his guys and was led onto a tour. I think this one is mostly going to be given up to Daryl, where Daryl just snaps and then just kills some of his people, and then he does try to still buy him over and shit, you know, before slowly giving him back. But that is what I got to say about that. I'll see you on the next John Graves show. Please keep watching anime, keep playing video games. I'm out.